point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. Our apologies, we come a little bit late, the workload, and we did try to make things work well for me. By the way, before we get for Lord just announced we look for a producer. Please, if you're in a salon, we will let you apply through we regular number with the CISO. You can apply the send documents and then we go really appreciate. We get some applications of the kind side, but it's very important for me to make a put her off on in front of even before we get we can talk. Family, I don't know if you know watch that film, Nowhere to Run, Nowhere to Hide. As we talk sooner, the government of Salon say they don't arrest 57 people in connection with the failed coup. Now, today, the deputy mayor, they don't arrest, they go ransacking us. What he make them go ransacking us? They say they get information leading to they believe say ammunition did it. Also, we go look at by Mahmoud, the reason we make the arrestor, Keke Toma don't give the reason. And by all of indication, APC they I will pull on then they're on panic mode right now. APC they're on panic mode. Panic mode. Oh, we need to talk without evidence. You will know the evidence every day. And we also will look at JMB that appoints new people in cabinet. We also will look at the reason police say Yete today on the run. Yete today on the run and they can look for Yete. So if you get information regarding Yete, government say that reports and would use something. Also, one journalist, this Canadian journalist, were then killed during the failed coup. Well, mixed information they come out. One person, some information they say now soldier man and killer other people and say heart attack. In fact, government source, according to the court, according to the Minister of Information, Siba, they say a heart attack. But I mean, they get for look post-mortem and get for look at other things. I think things they just play normal, and they just hold up. But anyway, as more we get more information regarding that, we go let you know. We get small, but we will just deepen waiting we get. Don't let that Putin picking don't cry for justice. Yesterday time not be permitted at all for Putin. We hope say time will permit we today. And that was a lengthy video, so be the time for cut and for let be short at least let people and just get the fear message. But we go see if it will fit up to we system yeah. And we go just pass certain things again with the micro and the social media. But anyway, let's go straight to the point. As always, before we reach that, the most welcome the new ones because each and every day we get people where they join we will pass. Someone will pass you the pass. If you know one person will just the pass for the first time, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming a talking point platform. Yeah, we there for talk about things. We get the potential for Kevigo BN. We also get the potential for Kevigo before. Things where the traditional media can largely ignore, then they afraid for talk or no one talk, and they will pay attention to. Well, this like a family where a thriving community. When you hire, I guarantee one thing, you must get something we go learn from 1 or 2%. Yeah, some people they say you're not like a think tank, you're not like a one-stop shop news outlet. In other words, we hire you almost get everything where they make runs on the social media. Well, people then credit you for being a credible place now. Yeah? But anyway, you said we'll find out as we the member for joining. How for joining very simple. If you're not Facebook you there, just click on the like and follow we. Each time we can, you will definitely get your notification. If now YouTube there, the TPP the only way you see so just click on the subscribe button and turn the notification. So each time we put anything new, you will get the notification. And we we community member, they welcome. I want to check on the comment section. You go really know what they talk. Anyway, if you get something to say, one learn from me, you want to learn from me, please make love in the comment section. Well, they can't just stand for them by the share.
Just one platform for news every day in our countries alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
All right, so fam, we'll log on at the first thing first. This morning, at least we see. Let's put one of the pictures and what we see this morning. Will be the make rounds on the social media. We the deputy mayor, my God. All right, fam, all right. My apologies on Nandi. We can get some challenges. Anyway, I think I'm the wrong file now to upload to. But anyway, let me jump on one of the issues that we can discuss. But as the time permits, we will fixing those other issues. First thing first, by Mahmoud, the reason we make the arrester now this. I want to listen carefully with the camera while to the fight.
Them assailants there, then call her Mohammed Kodia Jallo, where in fact they don't dismiss the army in 2019. This person, according to the investigation where the police they carry on so far, which we know so far now that this person take active part, but what happened on Sunday. When then they search for them people there, then go find this person now by Mahmoud Os. It did it with 7 pairs of military uniform them. You understand? So therefore, the police don't all this assailant, this person here where they look for, and also don't detain by Mahmoud for questioning.
All right. That was the account of the government, the reason we make the arrest by Mahmoud. Not to the first one, this as soon as I know they don't go ransack na EBK Os and partner loot, and JMB in an address to the nation, they talk about waiting the law, everything will be followed by law, the due process, not so. But how you they go search for person? How you they go search na person Os? You know, can go a warrant, you know, can go do the due process, no investigation not take place, and they allow for loots the person property. Technically, when you look at a revenge, you remember how when they go search JMB, where be there as a proposition during EBK time? And they tell you, JMB during time of opposition, they go and let's say get ammunition and host, then go ransack everything. So I think because they're not able to succeed, JMB not succeed. Forgive her the first time, the second time now, it appeared that there to be trust. When the 2012 election, then say go police, then according to JMB, they Oga, so they're making do 2018, go na court, and they don't go and sack in place and now they don't go loot the. But you don't get the information. We make then believe say there is sufficient evidence for who do that. But the point why they make it, how now they go search for CEOs, then go loot. How? Anyway, Lord left that one day. We got lots for talk today. Now, the other side was to say like they don't implicate JMB already, and now they say that I make for talk about who nothing fine. I want to listen to Keke Toma. Will they keep them clipping? Will they keep them in future? Anything can happen. It don't quote inside the constitution, but anyway, listen and when they come back, listen carefully. We are coming.
Legitimate. And we know also very clear. Section 3 of the Treason and States of Affairs Act 1963 as amended. It tell you, say, if anybody to legitimate. And we know also very clear. Section 3 of the Treason and States of Affairs Act 1963 as amended. It tell you, say, if anybody whether it prepare or in the endeavor for overthrow the government through illegal means, that person the treason. Now, obviously, as the investigation ongoing, we don't get certain things that we don't unfold, where legitimately go don't raise issues and questions about whether the motive, because remember, say, when police pull them press.
All right. You know what? I'll pause that side. I want that side. It quotes, from the Constitution, Section 3, the Treason Act of 1967, as amended, say whether you plan or whether you do or whether you take part or in any form or shape, that's neither clause they talk. In any form of shape where you overthrow the government, you don't commit a treason. Technically, this is not the Constitution. So the Constitution say it's fine. I agree with her. But people and they argue on social media say, what in JMB do so, you go still interpret within this particular law for say it commit a treason. Not to me say now people and all over social media, it commits a treason because he used the barrel of the gun for gets to power. In another word, not to say no, anyhow you interpret you because we see how it happened. We don't play that clip 21 million times. You see, so people and they look at it and say, in future, then clip here, they don't help for let people know some part of the section of the Constitution where this coup business take place, this democratic coup. It heart-rending. But with all this and more, you will want to take you step back because, like I said, we get people who they watch here, some man, it's only 20, some man 22, 25, some man, they'll not be there or they'll not be understand what we go through and the war will take place. I think, like I say, me, I like history. I want to take people back, but we just refresh your mind and ask yourself, if we're not far from this, well, they're very close to this. I know they are as for like a warmonger or whatever. No, far from that. Me, history, I go tell you, I don't witness 2 wars. Me own country, I witness the rebel war na Salonte done. I witness where Johnny Paul overthrown. Before me, I see them kill not to 1 to 10. Some of we now God now spare we no mercy not to be time because we'll be doing at the action we see. Apart from that, when I did Ukraine, I wake up on the 24th of February. If you film, when I reality they tell you so. I didn't hear fireworks, boom, boom. I didn't hear fireworks, but I feel sad because Ukrainians and elect fireworks. But the time I watch around 3 to 4, I said, it hardly for let them do fireworks. I take my phone, I watch. Can you imagine? All over, Russia don't attack Ukraine. Can you imagine? Like everything just hot per me. Can you imagine? I just reflect my mind back. You're not going to understand the depression what we go through. It just reflects me entirely what I go through back. I'll not be sure, to be honest with you, if I will live, if I will succeed. Because if you have the guns they wouldn't use, they ammo them everywhere in the sky, in Kyiv, the city, lights with bomb. We come out, I hold me bags. I don't know what for take. They hold me documents. We know them. But how Ukrainian they build their hostel and they build most of the hostel apart from Ukrainian, the Europe, then get underground. We all go down at the underground. But again, I'm afraid for racism. A real, a life. And also they like Nami are the only black man. You can imagine Nami are the only black man. It's so fearful for me. I decide for go up, even though they don't put announcements. Say all my way there I've been at the 6th floor. Everybody for countdown, but I still a fear. Now when to clean, I take me back for Bona and get what they call it the train station and call them Vauxhall. All man they fetch for load na the train. Then put law only women and children. Only women and children that they enter na the train. The train the Kerigo lost select from McKinney, from Freetown to McKinney, because the main city and the attack, we don't believe say they happened because Russia and Ukraine more or less now one people there. I mean, the language self, the Russian language dominates the city, the capital city, and where we all land. So we don't believe this. It just come out of, I mean, the blue. When I just cut and short. When I take me back, I go to the train station. Now, even when they say only a woman there, and man there, and they discriminate the black ladies there. And imagine people and they almost they fight for self and they run for life. If you're a black person, you need to load at the train. Can you imagine? It can't to a time they allow people in a team up before me. A team up. I mean, it just for me one step for that load inside the train. The soldier man pulled gun, he put up by me. That one day it boxed off me entirely. Gone on. He said, if you move one more shot or one more step, you're the fine. Yes, it happened to me. I just throw it. I know they get the feeling for explaining to you how I feel. For points gone by me. If I move one more step for going inside that train, they find me. So like the trauma and the things that we don't see, unfortunate things here. Unfortunately, it's not think they are alive. But the point why they make here is there's no way for allow things in. We get the potential for being kind of one of our country. People then get for reflect. But some of them guys that are not be witness the war, and so that they can do anything because of power. But again, we are lucky because within a position we are in technology that help me. Let's take you back to my history where they come. Not about Ukraine I want to talk to. I got lots more to talk about Ukraine, but I just give you a reason we make the urge we said, but we're not there to that part. But from what you will see, we don't be very, very close to this. There we go. At the camp, let's just remind myself quick.
Oh, so we done the cry for so long. Papa do ya
I am still haunted by this boy. My camera has saved lives, but not this time.
Me not do as Aquaman, I would have the gods. Now this not fish not up a for logo Coup. Now up smile at tongue. Look, usa go play with usa wound. Now they all. Me na wound. Now no sabi me not do as Aquaman.
Could I have done more to save him? Another nameless victim of the endless tragedy of Africa.
Yes, man sabi me. No man they sabi me. Look at the fire explain the boss man. But let them not kill me. No man they sabi me.
The 7 remaining journalists made the right decision and got out. If this were not my country, then I would have left with them. It was 5 days after the rebels entered Freetown when I made my escape to the Komon-Tok lines. And I began filming with the Nigerian soldiers who make up most of the peacekeeping force. They, together with what was left of the Sierra Leone army, were all we had between the elected government and the complete takeover by the rebels. The rebels had had a field day, killing, shooting, and burning everything around them. Now the Komon-Tok forces were fighting back, trying to regain ground. Komon-Tok forces now moved into the center of Freetown. Civilians were caught in the crossfire. A lone rebel sniper brought the forces under fire. The civilians huddled together for protection, whilst they tried to locate the gunman. The rebels, no matter where the rumor came from, was considered a traitor and treated accordingly. Because I had filmed with them on the front line, I was now allowed to film in most parts of the city. I filmed many beatings like this one and the executions that followed. Sometimes just because I was there with my camera, they would not be so quick to condemn suspects to an immediate sentence of death. In a way, these, the very people who were supposed to protect us, found it hard to avoid the same cruel methods as the rebels. Karim Sisse wasn't a rebel, but a neighbor reported that his 12-year-old brother Mark had become one. He said he'd seen Mark with a bag believed to have contained money and small arms. By the time I arrived, Mark had already been beaten and killed. Now it looked like his brother, Karim's turn.
Which incident? The day the rebels came in?
Yes, we did a central police station.
Good.
Okay, when we did a central police station, now me and my boss man in the work, me and Sule, and we in the work together. And they swear to me, Almighty Allah.
Karim's mother too was brutally beaten here. The beating went on for hours and then they executed her. Then they tortured and killed her husband, a police officer, then another brother. In all, 4 of Karim's immediate family were killed here by peacekeepers. I never expected to see Karim again, but amazingly I found him. His remaining family now relies on him alone.
When somebody now can see me when they beat me, different person can see me when they beat me. Now he will call me Bossman Khan. Because at that time I be done hopeless now. I don't know waiting for the game. And beat me say I'm hopeless. I don't know waiting for the game. So now they go call me Bossman Khan. Me Bossman Khan talk say now. This Papa not been there with them. Now we been there up and down. They find way for survive, for fight for make life free.
Somehow, like so many who have been caught in this mess, he manages to put food in their mouths. It is the strength of people like Karim that is my country's greatest hope. He has lost so much, but he is strong for those who still need him. On the streets of Freetown, he still sees some of the soldiers who beat him and killed so many of his family.
All right. So, family, this a recap. I always give Peter, we are in a very lucky time. Some of them ugly reminders therefore don't put a stop to even ugly thinking. But when we get people that we're so wicked, power thirst, people that we lost all the moral compass for see the reality and justice for make we live as one country, one people. This, will surprise if we go back to that. God forbid. Me don't see the worst. I pray let that not happen. That make people who don't understand. We make some of who they take the moderate approach now because what we don't go through, what we don't see with naked eyes. We got give you opportunity for see, for live another day. And I don't want to let me country go into that again. See what happened today. The file don't come up now. You see? The house of the deputy mayor, Kewuke Lisk, raided by security personnel at 7 a.m. in the morning when they sleep. 7 a.m. this morning, allegedly searching for arms. Reports say no search warrant was shown to Mr. Lisk and no arms were found. See? So basically, this is just an intimidation tactics. Just in for soft, let's show you one clear thing waiting a dictator to do. All right. I wish I were able to put this for you. Let understand. Let's see if I will able to put them to you. But anyway, it will hard for they come up. But I'll tell you. I'll read them for you. A dictator finds an opportunity in every situation to go after his critics and opponents. Yes. Check that now history. Every dictator, they find opportunity for go after in critics or any of the opponents. And what we they see so na salon, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Which would this is salon? Unbelievable. If you wouldn't see if you film, but this is reality. This is not a film, a reality. Not a film. Now, don't make yourself, the opposition self don't become so demoralized. When you listen when they talk about leadership, that's oh, I'm not going to use the word because the power of the mouth. God bless the mouth by negative and positive. Anything where you talk like mouth, you never know when thinking, well, we Muslims say we angels around. And that make always encourage you for let talk good thing about yourself, about everything, by content about situation, because you don't know if that moment say they record that thing if let it come to pass, or you don't know. But by the look of things, we pray let we not go into this level where you're not gonna forget opposition, because opposition for be robust. We see like beer, not to the person way, not to the main opposition, the post where they third to fourth, how it challenged George Beer. In fact, he was so vigorous in challenging that man that he put more fire. So we don't come to today, we don't get no opposition. Listen carefully. The publicity sector of APC, you will know exactly what I talk. It's like you almost day on the big. The big. Technically, listen carefully. Listen carefully. Technically, it is the big. The father of the nation. Now, and imagine a possible they be with the father of the nation. We go rally behind now. We go look for people who commit it. Anyway, now listen. When they come back just now.
The high power delegation from the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Economic Community of West African States accused the main opposition, All People's Congress Party, of causing mayhem even when they agree to dialogue in the name of peace after the elections. However, the All People's Congress has condemned any attempt to associate the party to any form of violence.
Like we state that the press release, we position that we totally, unequivocally condemn what happened on the 26th of November 2023. We not in support of the kind movement in any way. We are not part of it in any way. Make them investigate thoroughly. Now that make even we raise concerns with statements they don't make where they point fingers at we party as an opposition. We raise concerns immediately that we are concerned. We don't want anything for jeopardize the investigation on the incidents we happened on Sunday, and we don't want for be linked to them in any way. That is why we came out and made our position very clear to the government and to the people of this country. Nobody, we as an institution, believe say for take power for be by force. We are a democratic nation whose the constitution of this country don't clearly state when and how elections will happen. We believe in taking power through the ballot box and not by the ballot.
You see, they believe in taking power by the constitution and not the ballot box. But in fact, what just happened June 24, it clearly say it's impossible. But not to that I want to talk. Not to that I don't try to tell you the softness now and the point where this panic talk. Now panic talk this.
Barrel of guns.
The National Publicity Secretary of the All People's Congress commits that they are ready to help the state security with any information necessary for investigations, while calling on the president to continue being a father to the nation.
If we know of anybody who don't escape, yes, we will do that. If we know, we will do that. And it is not just that. Whatever it is, that if we get knowledge of, we go help the state security in this, we are more than ready and willing for do that one day. That I can assure. We as an institution, we are ready to support government to ensure stability, peace, and quiet in this country. Let the president, like how it don't begin on Sunday, continue to be the father of this nation. Call all of us for rally behind them, which we are ready to do, so that we all go get to the bottom of this.
Edima Conte, AYV News, Freetown.
the father of the nation. We for rally behind now. You get the point why they talk here. So right now, as we talk, the All People's Congress they in a heavy panic because who done next? We don't see it's just at the beginning first by Mahmoud then Tika. Now then go the leader when Samura then ransack and go searching host 5 truck police and commode then go EBK host they even go loot there according to report we get and now I don't come to the mayor. Now these are the deputy mayor. Perhaps the next one they go to the mayor himself. So these are all part of the sort of blackmail where they will hold them for letting not get nothing. Now, according to law puts what in the law say. Now we take this from this lawyer Augustine, which he talk about this law about the coffee will get right now. And they put on let people and see with the advice according to the law. Law put on again. Now, Augustine Mara say, let's just take the last part. Okay, we got a lot to talk. Not to everything I will read. Now, law we go down. He said, let me therefore remind the government that the current nationwide curfew cannot be constitutionally sustained beyond 7 days without a state of emergency declaration by the president, which is to be approved by 2/3 majority of parliament. Section 29, subsection 3 of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone, we must not, while defending the constitutional order, abuse the constitutional dictates. Respect for the rule of law should not be selective but absolute. So Augustine Mara, they advise, they remind JMB and the government say, according to the law, section 29, subsection 3, they talk say, that 7 days the coffee for tick, enough for pass. Now, if you want pass, if the government want continue for put a curfew and therefore do declare a state of emergency, just like what them do, coffee, Corona time, no say we then put 1 year curfew. So government still get the power for declare a state of emergency, go through parliament, 2/3 majority, and then once they approve it become a law. You can put a 1 month now, 2 months, 3 months, but as it is, it don't pass 7 days. So if the government, the JMB, few days ago, I mean, therefore I started, it addressed the nation, say everything what they will do is about law and order, about the rule of law. You see how joke we are, how mockery of even the constitution will say we protect. That mockery. Because if we not follow the law, then what are we up to? What kind of people are we? Will they make law, but we not follow the law? We not implement the law. The law just there for certain people. Now we they use against them, interpret the law, according to these, bam, bam. But when it comes to them, we then trust, we all take the power by force because it's clear. You know, one caller talked yesterday. He said, then be upset when they don't build this over people like 8, then go say, Saloma not for forget, and go just say 1 month, 2 months, show the whole thing done. Even Keketoma in one of the posts, if you talk and say everything will be normal. There not be feel say Salon people that will continue. And 5 months old will continue for talk about the election. One caller be called yesterday. They mentioned that. I remember now. And this will just tell you, so people they become more aware because at the age of enlightenment. You can't just afford to be stupid. I'm sorry for use that, but you cannot just afford it, you know. And I mean, I don't know how the people are they take me. I don't care I'm just be personal using certain things, but you know, certain things when they talk about certain people there, I mean, they just meet up and they say you will take anyway. La just start down there. Some of we at least don't know which level in the game. I know we talk now. And the other thing where we go look at, right? I want to try to play for you a short clip here, but this clip gets a lot of meaning. It gets a lot of meaning for Oda EBK. I hope it don't done for load. I hope it don't done for load. But anyway, you know how go do Lord one the boots away. because it will take away forever. Lord, one the boot away that lack out the boot away for. I want to let people listen carefully, please. Uh, please listen carefully, right? This clip, while they can't play for you, so it gets a meaning for Ibiki. This now for the people where they say Ibiki a statesman, and as a statesman, not involved into politics. We don't see a submission there from a lot of people there. They say no, no one time. They say like keep quiet. They say this, that. But I mean, when you provoke your brain, you just say no, they hard up. You know, just makes sense. Kenyatta, the former president of Kenya, where hand over power, then go for go arrest, then go for go do like search in us, in Bikini us, in Mama us. I want carefully make you listen. Listen how ex-president talk. Listen carefully. And they share for like say, like I say, he had for all your upload, but we do have the boot away. Now we just share for we save time. All right. Now we go on the WhatsApp. Now we do it this way. You know, okay. But
he had come to home, and as he was leaving, the watchman at the gate told him that there were people claiming, because that's all we can state for now, to be DCI officers in a vehicle with Sudanese registration, and claiming that they want to speak and to see him. And I told them immediately, I mean, from my knowledge, when the police want to do something, they don't come in foreign number plates. Number two, they have a warrant. Number three, they state their case and they show and produce the warrant that is supposed to allow them to do whatever it is that they want to do. And I told them, don't open the gate. And unfortunately, I was in the office doing other work, so I just told them, just keep the gate closed. And I am now here, and I understand now they have left. Because I wanted to ask them, what are you doing in my son's home?
Do you believe this has anything to do with the ongoing protests and, of course, having the opposition claiming the government?
Unfortunately, I have no other explanation to give, because all of these things are flowing in a row. I have a whole minister of government staying there that is going to do I don't know what in front of my mother's house. I have people who have been guarding my mother for the last almost 50 years, withdrawn at night. I have now a situation where my son's home is being raided for things that I don't understand. So I ask myself, what does this government want? Because if it wants me, the fact that I've been silent doesn't mean I'm scared. Come for me. What does my mother have to do with anything? What does my...
all right. Now long one anyway. In case you want to watch the entire, we'll put on our Facebook. We'll not put on our YouTube. We'll put on our Facebook. You go watch you will put the entire clip now, like 13 minutes. The point what they make here is this man waiting. He just hand over power a few years ago. Like roughly, if I'm not mistaken, roughly like 1 or 2 years ago, we hand over power. But yes, still it stand for your rights. Now, police then go for that. We'll go searching Pekin and a mama in place. It's where I ask them. Would they ask them, what's that them police paper? I mean, would I give them the authority? There should be so categorizer, there should be investigation, there should be a warrant, and who that authorizes this thing. When he asks the police then, they don't get nothing for do, they end up for left the place. So tell me about them, they're not going to arrest them for that, you know. And even when they become ex-president, he also vocal. You see that I know they see with the current president. But the point I would make here is, we get a president, ex-president. He is everywhere in the world preaching peace, promoting good governance. But they say, Salon people, now make sometimes I know they understand. We say they say, "Lord, left a statesman." Well, you see, just like what put that parable yesterday from Martin, we say, keep quiet, not only at the team. A lot of people and then at Salon today, they keep quiet because you're not affected. But believe me, continue to keep quiet. Continue for keep quiet. Another big bad example, but you see what happened to Kutubu, Another, like I said, another make bad example to anybody. The point is, when you see injustice, you need to speak up. Because the only way and we all will be safe. Now the only way say will be safe. But if you keep quiet because the injustice in all reach your foot, you reach your neighbor, believe me, by the time when you reach you, nobody no go there for talk for you again. This now they happen so with EBK, because in McKinney, one caller called yesterday again. He said when a JMB plan for go arrest EBK and McKinney, people of McKinney then come out. And true, I believe that it be really planned for arrest, but because of the crowd and the possibility of more people again for die, he back off. That was a brilliant contribution. However, when the table turned, the people of McKinney then protest for go take a generator. We see up to 8 people there or more, they are killed. Not a single statement. From that day, I just put a question mark. Believe me, not a single statement. I not say let you grab and challenge government and provoke anarchy. But if they will kill near you, Osna, you know what say if you pull a statement, they will go arrest you for God's sake. What's kind of cowardness now? Julius Caesar said coward died many times before their death. Yes. I don't even rap Nandi. When you get some big people and back with the supporter and this one statesman, this that, I don't just get her. People now you host, now you community, people up to 8 people or more according to some statistics. You not pull a statement condemning that, and also you condemn like you accuse JNB. You quote from the Constitution, the right to life. You put a press release. Oh, you're gonna argue you. Now you're right. Forget about being ex-president. You are what? A citizen before you become a president. You can exercise that rightly. But they're saying a statesman or left. Today, they don't know the weakness of the opposition. And JNB, they continue for uses. Another caller called yesterday. We say this pattern, it seems as if waiting Prince Adin talk say they go rule Salon for the next, just like what's in the happen in Mexico, where the one opposition are there for more than 70 years. Now so you go for car up in a Salon. This I'm not denying that caller because when you see the action of the APC now, everybody did shell, everybody they omojua, everybody they, oh my God. This is exactly what we witness right now. Because when you see injustice, no settlement, no say no to you. Anyway, love is beautiful. Now, one of the things back where I want to put for you now, and this not to be put on, this na Susan Shepler. Susan Shepler na be interview JMB na American University. I'm sure a lot of you they follow her on YouTube, Facebook. I'm sorry, X, Twitter. And this he puts. He said the Leon, we currency don't depreciate. All of them say the problem, the reason why we could pull this, now for we call the attention of the government. Any responsible leader in a trying time like this, especially we see majority of Sierra Leoneans they are crying, if for shame and resign. This is not the honorable thing to do. Now he said the Sierra Leone depreciated. I get a reason why make I put this. He said the Leone depreciated against the US dollar by 60% between September 2022 and September 2023. One of the steepest declines. Can you imagine one of the steepest declines in domestic currency value against foreign currency within West Africa? Inflation was 50.94% and food inflation was 62.9% August. Last year, side. But anyway, this now your research we do. Now, when you look at this research we do, or whatever, then you out and get a source, it moderates. In other words, he puts when you listen Al Jazeera, but anyway, not bring Al Jazeera, when they talk about 80%, you watch this woman, it's like it even protect technically. Now we take on our back to down there. I just want to join something before we come to the point we were on top.
From her home in Leicester Village on the outskirts of Freetown, Haisatu Doumbia could hear the sound of gunshots and see the inmates of Pademba Road prison break free. A week after what the government describes as an attempted coup, Doumbia's greatest fear is not political instability, but being unable to feed her husband and 6 children.
Especially the price of rice. It is skyrocketing every day. It has become worse. With $1.50, you cannot feed your family.
Since President Julius Maada Bio came to power, the price of rice has quadrupled and the value of the local currency has plunged. According to the UN, 80% of Sierra Leoneans cannot afford basic food items. Frustration spilled onto the streets last year, with demonstrators complaining about high prices. The government responded with police firing live rounds.
People are suffering in Sierra Leone. Cost of living is unacceptable. The salaries cannot even survive for 1 week. So it's easy for the soldiers to believe that if they stage a coup, they will be welcomed.
President Bio, who staged a coup of his own in 1996, was re-elected in a contested presidential vote in June. Now he's trying to unite the population after last week's rebellion, the latest coup attempt in a string of military takeovers in West Africa. During an interview with Al Jazeera in October, President Bio said some coups were a good thing.
We should collectively make the effort to understand why this trend has picked up so quickly.
Corruption, growing inequality, and a lack of trust in aging politicians seen as out of touch with a young population struggling to survive. For Aissatou Doumbia, unless there is change, the future looks bleak. Nicholas Hawk, Al Jazeera.
Nicholas, yeah, the last touch where Nicholas puts is we leaders that they're out of church with the population. They're out of church, absolutely. And there's a reason we make a put for you, Susan and Al Jazeera. I want to look what you see on screen so. Yes, not to say na other thing is so. This na the latest, that the way this is now the latest appointment now this is the latest appointment. Let's read them for now. Let's read them for now. The general public is hereby informed that it has pleased His Excellency the President, Brigadier Retired Julius Maada Bio, to make the following appointments subject to the approval of Parliament. Number 1, Kadiatu Ali, Deputy Minister 1, Ministry of Finance. 2, Mrs. Geneba J. Bangura, Commissioner General, National Revenue Authority. End. All right. So the point I want to make here is, with all the wailing, crying, shouting on social media, on the platform, on different platforms, they ask JMB for reduce the wage bill, it's continuously increasing. More and more people are being absorbed into the wage bill. This for tell you, see, JMB is not a listening president. Ain't not the listen nobody. Ain't not the listen. Ain't not the listen. People that don't talk about that fly, he just ignore. And people that don't talk, you see, and it seems as if he's doing this on purpose. Now that's how they see. Because if we inflation, they go up, they go up, so you're uncontrollable. Susan Shapler, in statistics, he moderates. He puts like food inflation, like 50 something percent. Now you hear the World Bank then say about 80%. But the point where they talk is whether not 50% to whether not 80% to is still high. And one thing when you put is say this now the highest now West Africa, one of the highest now West Africa for let a currency depreciated. Millions they lost value rapidly, like what they can say free fall. And by all that, these appointments, the government get for take certain things. First, when you make that appointment here, you get for consider what you get for consider for pay this person, you get for for an office, you get for provide for a maybe car, you get for provide for a staff, you get for provide for a furnitures, you get for provide for allowance, you get so much thing that I make the people they say, why if really you want cutting, you dey match some of them their responsibility as you dey cut down. You dey cut down. You dey cut down. But how it happen now? Then they transfer all of these costs what I don't mention to you so to the ordinary person by taxing more tax, making more tax, creating more taxation, generating more taxes on the poor people there for make them pay for them people there. And some of their appointments, some people there, I'm not saying there are some people in there, they don't left their job now abroad. They don't go sit down a salon for go pay them $3,000, $4,000. One person where sometimes I can just say, God, let God sorry for you. That somebody they asked me, he said, why this guy go left in job now UK na America? The communication director now State House, that guy Mike Brewer. Why this guy go somebody be there? He said, why this guy go left in job? Can't sit down they can't misuse her for propaganda. You just they can't take you no more. You left your job at least. You can't for can't man. And when and I said, no, he asked me why. And I said, well, not to me, you ask. The actual person will go ask. Now go ask Mike. Not to me, they ask. But anyway, not to say Mike cannot get anything personal against you. I don't have to talk about certain. You could be one of them people that will left your job now, America, not to deport you. You can't. Or the job where you do, some people don't begin say and say, then just they use you for food salon people there, And at the end of the day, I mean, posterity go judge we all whether actually we work for the country because everybody they hide behind this. I'm working for the country, they work for the country. But posterity go judge we. But anyway, Lord puts that on their side. Now, Lord we go. Police don't pull a word. La puts for you the military what you say about this. This is very important. La puts for you what in the military say regarding Yete. La puts for you the file. Okay. I hope say this file not will disappoint me. Come on, please don't do that. Not make a vex. Not make a vex. Not make a vex. All right. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. I think we go. We Lord left and first lady read sometimes our apologies, so with the struggle, we get a lot of things and for improve on, but things and difficult challenges and for set up a real professional studio is very, very expensive, to be honest with you. Broadcasting not cheap, honestly. So with the struggle. But we don't can all the time no action and say would I want support all in but I just consider, if we at least people then they consider or want to at least whatever little, then they will make a big difference. We say go invest and bring comfort the kind of quality information we need. And that make all this struggle sometimes we can experience. But anyway, it's just for a word for anybody along the line. If you feel serious, there's a need we and support we, not feel restricted by that. Please contact me and see anyhow you are help with, please. We get a lot of people who want to do, but we are limited. But anyway, before we the way to load, Lord bring out this message from that man when I'm sorry, we film that film we film. Lord listener, this is not a message where our Lord will learn from. Will they come? Lord listen.
Patriotism isn't about our leaders. It's not about the political parties that we love. It's about the love, pride, and dignity of our nation. In 1999, I made a documentary film called Cry Freetown about the bloody civil war of my country, Sierra Leone. Somehow, the film attracted the attention of the international community, and they came to our aid and helped us restore peace. A few years down the line, I made another documentary film called Return to Rwanda, which shows what happened when a nation turns on itself. Hutus versus Tutsis. Very, very bloody civil war. And today, 2018, my country, Sierra Leone, is blindly strolling towards tribal war. My brothers and sisters, let me tell you, that will be a big mistake. It will be worse than the bloody civil war we had. And let me tell you this, no politician, no political party is worth you shedding your blood for. Yes, you can fight for your country, but not for politicians or for political parties. Put Sierra Leone first. If anything goes wrong, it's not the politicians or their loved ones that will pay the price. So I want you to think, fellow Sierra Leoneans, as we are having this mounting tension, these growing tensions, I want you to think that whether you are Mendi, Timini, Limba, Creole, Madingo, Kuranko, Fula, Yalonka, whatever you are, it's Sierra Leone first. They don't say what tribe, they say what country. Let's think and put Sierra Leone first. Please, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, we might have been lucky when I made Cry Freetown and we got support. We might not be so lucky. So let's don't go down that road. Don't let the politicians play you. For some of them, this is a game. Now it's time you take control of the game. You play them. You make your choice. You choose wisely, but don't fight each other. Let us be our brother's keeper. Thank you.
All right. You see, these are some of the things I don't know if them guy are thinking when they watch them here, then they absorb and they go down. You know, power can intoxicate. Power, yes, it intoxicates people. Unless not like hangover. Unless the hangover don't pay you, now you know you regret what you don't do. Power, they intoxicate. You know, Tony Blair, one of him memo, we put the regrets we get, we be did, things away from we don't do. One of him memo be the reader, they shake your head. EBK, they like it today. You get things away the sit down behind, not to possibly tell them in closed door where they cry for. I'm telling you, this is not fact. I like you not tell you, bro. This is all they make mistake. I make I tell you that. Yeah, KK, thank you very much. You see, well, people don't begin consider for they do small thing. At least when that small thing they can serve, at least we will improve certain things. Thank you very much, KK, for your donation. We appreciate that. So the point is, EBK, it is done now. Even Obama, a few days ago, he did talk. I mean, one of them, a few days ago, I been watching of in clips where they talk about the things that you regret, where not to where you get the power. But the point why they make it, when you get power, you become intoxicated. Now, only when the hangover don't left you, now they realize you, wow. Just like women then. I mean, this is not the thing for shame, you know. When you see fine woman, you want her. That moment, you ready for do anything. Now later now, of course, now they realize, particularly when when the hangover don't pay you. You know, like follow just gets the thing real now, yeah. You know, not to say like one try for be explicit, just for make the point much more clear for you. So right now, JMB, no matter how people talk, they see mistakes, they understand, they listen. Now, only if you survive 10, 5 years done, where you go sit down. When all of them say I go sit down now, the security, they get security again. You know, they get nobody where they control, you know, get nobody where they command. It is sit down at in quiet moment. All you want to be the supporter and the Allah talk and do. That internet they sit down, they laugh, it is shaking it. I'm sure. Indeed, particularly in your regime, the amount of life sent will die. Maybe right now, I don't understand it. Maybe right now, he will tell you, say, they protect the constitution, the greater good. That's he will tell you. But when it comes to the time where power go don't left farm, they don't. EBK was having huge amount of security details. Today, now you're few people, now few staff, just 2 people and 2 security guards. Man will be gets like a large entourage. The same thing will apply to even in the JMB. That's the time where the hangover don't left her, the power don't left her. Then they sit down, they realize a mistake. But why for wait that long when you get opportunity now for make amendments? Anyway, well, they put 2 more items in. Unfortunately, the clip of leather boots in Pekin is still alone, unable to upload an IR. So therefore, we will left them for tomorrow. Our apologies. We will try for bring and calm. Law puts this one before we move on. Now this input, the Ministry of Information, Colonel Shak Suleiman Masakoy, he said, Yete is one of those on the run, but we will continue our pursuit until we get him. We did not let prisoners go. We are professionals and we will not do that. You get the point, eh? Now, according to the army, they say Yete now one of the escapees there. You see the logic way, you see the controversy people they say. A lot of people they don't say one of the reasons where make them put this prison break, according to some sources, of course, this everybody can follow them here. Now for like certain people that when no for able to account for them go say then they on the run. Yete for more than go do extradition. The extradite them from Liberia, according to sources, none of the family members are not here. And no ever produce any court of law where people can go see. So for say be the Padema Road and you on away, well, this internal government then say we're not get much for talk about that. But for Leona just know say it's and one of the people that would say they're on the run and government they are looking for her. So if you know your whereabouts, contact government and money there for that too, not just enough for nothing. Finally, the last thing what they put for you, I want you to see this picture. I want you to see this picture. You see, the picture we see, so not an ordinary picture. Now picture we get meaning. Okay? Now picture we get meaning. Let me read for you what in this mean. I read for you with this within this mean. Now picture we get meaning. I read them for you. Did you know that if you put 100 black ants and 100 red ants in a jar, nothing will happen? This is a question. You know that? But if you shake the jar hard, the ants will start killing each other. The red ants consider the black ants as their enemies, and the black ants consider the red ant as their enemies. The true enemy is the one shaking the jar. The same happens in society. So before we attack each other, we should think about who is shaking the jar. Be careful. Be careful out there. The enemy is not among ourselves. Who is shaking the jar is in our political environments. Now, like I say, this one, when I see so, it gets, what does this mean? When you take them 2 group of ants there, you put 100 of them down, you put 100 up, when are the same, now 2 different species, then they live amicably with no fight. But the moment you take that particular jar, you shake them, the red ants, they kill the black ant, and the red ant, they kill the red ants, then they see themselves as enemy. But in reality, they're not an enemy. The person where they shake that jar, that bottle, they're not the enemy. Now in the happen our country today in a salon. The politicians, and then they shake, we they see ourselves as waiting enemies. Now the Southeasterners, they don't see themselves today as the politicians don't use them, they don't go hide behind them for make them not even criticize and talk anything about the government and sets against the other people. You see, the Southeasterners they fight the Northwest. Now so they happy now. When this commodity criticized objectively, you see the people that live in the western area and the north where I'll tell you say they're objective, they're liberal. Not to say because I come other side at the time for talk. Then when they see something they criticize, But we get to the other side of the aisle. Well, then they say you bother and I bother, I like it bad, you can imagine. So the politicians and the shake now, we they see we serve as bad people as enemies. And we forget for say win a one country, win a one people. So the real enemy now the politics, the dirty politics, when we unite with. If we unite as one people, and believe me, no politician will take we for granted, like what's that happen. So we will talk, they listen we. We say, I reduce for employ people, and you employ more people. But not so you they pay them people, and now we they pay them. If we say make you reduce for employment, be more considerate for the software, reduce the wage bill. This is not something too much for ask for, not to something we're big. But not they listen with. But when people in commodition, either them go attack you, say, APC, or you don't like the president, you don't like them, and at the same Sierra Leoneans they suffer back and then they come after you. And then they come after you. That's the kind of life we all don't choose, But anyway, now that's we will tap today. The other issues we will left them for another day. We go open the line and entertain calls them from the Fambule. We go take short break. When we come, we will connect the line for the hearing from you. If you just join me for the first time, the program will be listening to na Komon-Tok. Me or they bring a can. Me now, Mr. Komon-Tok. We dey have to talk about issues there. We dey get the potential for Kerry good before. Also get the potential for Kerry good beyond. Consider to be part of the family by subscribing na YouTube. If you're na YouTube, you see for the first time, TPP Leon. And also on Facebook. We dey on Facebook. We name that Talking Point platform. Just click and like. That's it. You don't become part of the family. And you said go get all the opportunity and contribute. Let you push the platform to the highest level. What they can just now.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice... Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
All right. So now the number I need is seen on screen. The number we forget we now +44 772 949 1732. If you only get we in our WhatsApp, you get the opportunity now for talk to we, for talk to the world as well. The line open now. We'll come on the now we rush quickly on the now we come quick on the text side. Now we take some text there while to the wait. This one they come up from Joanna Bocario's APC. We are the one shaking the salon jar. All right. This one they come up from BK Moses. So say, thank God silence is consent. So our Southeast beware of bad politicians. All right. Okay. Now we had the first voice. Yes, call outside. They call from. All right, CB, you get the platform. Go ahead.
You see, Mr. Komon-Tok, Shalom, for what we're sorry because, the so-called civil society, the religious council, them people there, nobody, not the talk, nobody on the call, the check. You know, when something go happen tomorrow, Bombay, then they go and say, the old man don't afraid. That's so one great man, old man they afraid, and look where the minister then go any side. You really don't say, His Excellency this one, His Excellency this old man just the book no more, old man just the said no more. How possible would be in a country where nobody not can mind tell and to Mr. Komon-Tok? Mr. Komon-Tok, you remember the UK now where them block Nigel Farage in bank accounts, not West Bank. Remember, where them block them because of this Brexit voting, them block her. Now the bank of the Bank of England governor. Now in telling say, this thing what you want to do, so you know right. The woman immediately he resigned, they tell us if you not resign in the sack, and when the woman resigned, they not give no bonus the head of Northwest Bank, the woman. You understand? But Salon now, Parliament, the Judiciary, the Religious Council, the civil society, there nobody know the whole thing said. Finally, Mr. Komon-Tok, you remember August 10 demonstration where they killed them, so them policeman or them killed. Remember, say immediately after my mother they sacked the CDS. Remember, saying the Northwestern have been the CDS, the Chief of Defense Staff.
Okay.
So now the can go broke the armory and don't put himself, but Labaon still did there. So you see the trend where they play. If you the two bad wash you and they man no problem. But any other tribe, anything, then they will say, plenty, I know right.
All right.
Okay. Look the Iraq, the Shia and Sunni there. You see, make a drop down the uncle.
All right. Thank you.
Make a drop.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, you get to the platform. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. I'm not like the tone of CD but everybody gets in style. Everybody get a new way of doing things. But to the president, if me not be him, I need that kind of voice. I see how timid the APC politician in the right now. Now the best way this will bring the country together.
Okay.
Now the greatest opportunity this to get.
Okay.
I can give you an example, not a fair example. Watch the tell where they sentence police and court to death. When Mosquito take interview at BBC, they almost one crying at the microphone. They say, make them not kill police and court. We laugh at, we not seize the opportunity. Waiting happen. The second interview where he take when the government insisted and they kill him. Now he say, wait. He said, if we not kill Landy, we go kill up to the last chicken. You know, to say, then January 6th come. I know they pray for that for happen. But then the president make use of this opportunity for bring the two parties then together, make the Sierra Leoneans and benefit from this. We don't suffer for far too long. That time because.
Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we missed this caller. Yes, call outside the call from. Who's side the call from?
Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok.
You get the platform. Go ahead, please.
This is outside Barry, but they come from US.
Okay, Side, you get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes, Side.
A long time, my name will call my program because I didn't get chance all the time.
Well, would they tax you? Would they tax you and fine you? Would they tax you and fine you together? Okay, no problem. You get the mic. Go ahead, please.
Mr. Komon-Tok, we country. I'm really sorry, Mr. Komon-Tok. I'm really sorry. Basically, God no come inside help we. Wallahi, we say come on, then we dey pagoso. I know the pago. If this go there, the worst part will be what will be happy. Because you see one thing, the country, the religious leaders and they right now, they see what they go on. The Muslims them, the Christians them, they never talk to Mother Bio. put him to understand, he let him know waiting for do for the people there. Because the country, he don't show say everything divide. Because this way happy so, now one day side they attack. They attack the other side. It really bad. And tribal war bad. Look what happened in that place, Rwanda, the Hutus and Tutsi. It's bad. We need to pray for that in other countries. If it is not happen, let them investigate the right way. Not for investigate, go on one side. You see, it's really bad. And I don't remember back when this guy be talk, say, they will make one party system in that country. Like the other party be going na Mexico. That party chairman.
Prince Adi.
What he be talk? Fine, Prince Adi, what he be talk? That you know go work na salon. One party no go hold yonder. Any I say people in a power. One day APC they come. They come. And this be like the grandma then they fet the other one side. APC back come say go on to Nangi.
All right. You get 20 seconds more for wrap up.
Mr. Komon-Tok, this thing, you know, let good. Let the country go say bad. Let them try to put things together. Let them unite the country. Let the country move again. No move, nothing but the economics are the economics. They let them fight off or solve up. Let's go 1 million right now. Share go up. Everything just go up every day. Who's how they go? So man go there for the day, rest of the day, and then they go for it.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, we missed this one. Okay, we'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, this is Jubilee, the call from the judge.
Yeah, Jubilee gets the platform.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, in 1996, we tried for change APC and SFP in that country. We come on a door, we say no, log is the third party, like every this Mao betray the third party system.
Yunkela.
So now Keifa Smart being the 1996 at the end of time.
Yeah.
We're saying a lot make all the people in common a door put them two party then once we decide for put them two party then one side. I remember that you wear green, the Sierra Leone uniform, and by then it was a brigadier. The man champion on constitutional method for overturn the will of the people in 1996. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say more.
No, yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Yes. So you overturn unconstitutionally the man for defend the constitution of Sierra Leone. It changed the will of the people. Then look where SLPP can look at it and do the count revenge because it's so fresh for turn and get SLPP. In the normal, like normal liman the so go after the northern as Asan, what's in call all the man in the Johnny Paul said we go put on a jail and nothing conclude and just roll and no more because they get conflict with the Kamajodi. Then Campo puts the Kamajodi against the military. Now he could get 1997. If that case, if a smart building a power, matter you not be changed that.
You're right. No, you're right. You know.
So you know they escape them. They don't do so much in that country. Now this why they escape them. They escape. I also see them. We not the plan for the bad thing.
In fact, where you drop the line, I they play that clip there because I don't bot get this. Let people in office just talk.
We come back to this because
I did drop her.
If a smart you know who salon, they avoid first 1997. That Johnny Paul they will avoid January 6th. It will be possible.
Yeah, not true.
They will move forward now before they come back or other thing and
not true.
The land for I vote for Keifa Smart. You know, if it's possible, we need a change. Man, you denying all that facility, that privilege for change Sierra Leone to a third party. Man, that the way this is so it's very good. They let it go free. They pay a man.
All right, thank you very much. Famule, you know, we not talk without evidence now. You know, when this scholar be the talk, he make a point. He say not only the first 10 days where JMB they unconstitutionally take the will of the people there. And JMB we don't talk there. And I know some people say you as moderator, you know, for agree. Anything where you see common and me more to I say not true because I get a proof. I want you the proof. Before we take more call.
Feel it in this party. Yes. When it was all dark and doom, I know where I stood until this party came back to power in 1996. I have never explained how they came to power. and we not do so tonight.
That's true.
But I know that they didn't just win. We didn't just win. I wasn't a part at the time of the party. I wore green, but a different green.
See, he wore green, but a different green. You see, I mean, unless we take we eyes, we look into country. This was the man where them they give you power for let at least he make things and become more better for we. Not to the first time this way, GMB they commits crime. Not to the first time this way. Imagine he boasted but that he wore green, but with a different green, and he know how he count SLPP kind of power. You know what they talk then here. Someone will say this. We need to talk about personal. Everything they talk about fact, all right? And people even Charles Magai don't confirm and say the person who actually be win the 1996 election was Karifa Smart. But JMB say, you know, ever get he end up for Guy Tijan Kaba. See? And not only talking now. If you not be talking and go say, oh, this is not like, we don't hear from JMB. Now he says talking now. He say SLBP not just win. You know, we're talking how they win. All man laugh. You know, people are not fool. We know what you talk, man. I mean, I'm mature people they talk with. Anyway, Lord we go. We may on town no for talk. Lord we take more calls from Fambule. Yes. Yes, okay, we missed this one. All right, okay. All right. Now we add more voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
They answer because I've been trying to call like several times until you ignoring me.
No, not ignore. No. Let correct you, buddy, please. We know they ever ignore post here. The line where they call up to 7-8 calls and then they pan tap. So the first one now they press. Please, not feel say we ignore the call. We know they ignore nobody call. Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah. But just support one call away call because you play this video. So I always get a perception say this guy Hello?
Yes, he did live.
Yeah. I always get a perception say this guy don't derail the development of this country. Since first of all 1992, MPRC can overthrow, sponsor everyone. The country, the life, everyone was happy. Thing was going nice. Say Strasser became the process to make election. They even get NUP, something like that, which Strasser because don't think like that party day. But that you come up with it, you overthrow that guy. You know, not knowing the intention and have to put SLPP in power. So this guy, I don't really know waiting for you know. You don't do all anything in the so you can now again by yourself as a democratic elected person, as you say, 2018. For me, you can't change the scenario now for better the people there. Instead, it's even the worse. Price of rice, they go up, petrol, cost of living, killing, you name it. It's just the country is very ungovernable right now. And some of you don't invest a lot in that country.
Yeah, I know.
Invest a lot, you know, since we've been out for over 20 years plus. All we do is send help people, then this, that, you know. You tell me remember now for Google, the guy that just makes the place very ungovernable. I'll remember that for Google.
Absolutely.
It was a very bad position. Madam, you even need to get that together. The country don't want no more than more. And if they say they go and arrest all the northerners, some of them are mad and they don't papa in that. So you know where we divide the country for we. You know, and not saying that the only post we don't born as saloon. Now that ain't for no saying that the only boy people don't born as saloon. So may not play the country for we. They will make a 2020, say no win the election, they make peace, for make it serve to make the peace process go on. They're going to chook again for just destabilize the country no more. It's very sad, you know. It's taking the people of Sierra Leone as a joke or something. Well, let me just stop there.
All right, thank you very much.
It's very
Okay, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we don't miss this caller. Yes, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon.
Good evening. This time, Mr. Daram is a call from Queenstown.
All right, Mr. Daram, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Komon. You know, we not forget history. So that comment we one call and make this now when you play that clip. Yes, we all know say during 1996 election, certain things and they will not forget what would they happen. You get SLPP now be only the party from the south. By then you will get up to 9 political parties then from the north. Even late Kesuma, okay, Musa Suma been tried for rally all the northern parties then for Council One, but everybody did it. I think say that one of the reasons that they were in the SFP edge. If you look by then, SFP, the candidates that did not win against Bakaba. But notwithstanding that, all these don't pass. Now, the thing there where they happen, where people they say, Madabio this, Madabio that, Ranka, tribal war, they arrest Northerners then. Lord will all not forget one thing. Before the war in this country, we the Northerners, who say they go get money from now from the southeast. The people and they so accommodating. Now bad politicians then they can fight. Then still that division they continue. You know, if now people are from the north, if now they say they don't want Madabio, so who are they there for arrest? Now from the north no more now they're there for arrest. I make the man say, what are the investigations lead?
You get 30 seconds more for wrap up. 30 seconds more.
You don't expect that Southeastern will not make coup or will no one day say Madabio for coup. Look, even the clips there were some man they make during campaign. It's so offensive. Now they know what they do. Southeasterners they're not one. So no will have for preach this coup business on tribal line.
All right. Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay. Who's side the call from? Okay, we miss this caller. Now we see on the comment sections. This one with any search warrant. Okay. Now we had yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. I just want to address this other caller called just now. And because you do a very good job, because you come with records. I think one of the things that we for the try for do also again. Most of people in the way they pull audio make comment for overthrow the government for arrest, and most of them are not an. So if something happen like arrest, then they say that they choose every. Most time, not almost purely because they hate not an. No wait till the investigation done. If no concrete proof not come after the end of the investigation, somebody get claims about the government, just go after the Northern Azem. But if you prove them come say yes, people are doing a Northern Azem and they do this thing, they're not going to say no one because they hit Northern Azem. So not being like objective on your analysis because you do a very good job.
No, so you insinuate they accuse me say I'm not objective. Is that what you're saying?
I say yes. I say objective.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Try. I'm impressed. I don't make I follow you. I watch you. So. And the other thing I've been trying to come talk about, it's very unfortunate. This clip we play so, now clip we I know we don't see. I want to know this. It can before be president or after the president, Madabio.
Before you be president.
Then Sierra Leoneans they will not think they're not supposed to vote. I mean, because this is something we now tell you something talk so.
Yeah.
How Sierra Leoneans look again the voter? It's very unfortunate. It's very very unfortunate. They're not supposed to vote in as president. Because it man don't clearly say you serve the position of the people and the power of the people. Yeah, now the first time is was this clip, I can tell you honestly. I feel very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. I feel bad as this. Why see that clip in the first place? So thank you.
No problem. Now we had another voice. Yes. Call outside the call from. Outside the call from?
I call from Kenema, Mr. Komon-Tok.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
On the way from Freetown, I don't there for 3 days now. I notice a lot of things where CC they get for cause a problem for we. During the war, all forces then fight against each other. So German fights rebels, so German fights Ecomog. So what did they talk about Ecomog for Ghana right now? First of all, Salon soldier, we will be in the army. When they fight Nigeria, man, because no social effects faster. But my point here is, all the feds will fight. Now one feds will not fight by tribal line or by region. Nobody know that because I'm they or team. But lately, what I see, I see say they point to that. Before they reach na Kenema, we pass them Kisina, Kainsa Water, all the checkpoints there. Now I notice na soldier them, and not only soldier them, I mean men they border them. They put you over now, they say, come here now. And the first thing that they say, okay, if you now reply and then they say,
really?
I see that they soldier man and done. Soldier man then they're gonna not reply.
Wow.
Okay, so now you ask yourself, why did he do that? Later, I can find out, say, then soldier the way we come around there, then that will side it. For go reinforce the soldier man in a Freetown. You ask yourself, okay, why, if they be, Freetown, they need reinforcements, why they not put people that are McKinney with a closer? Better yet, why they not put people that are Benguma with they even closer? Okay, but that would accommodate, drive all the way across country for reinforcement. So this letter you say, when something for done at this country, it get for be tribal and it get for be nasty. We Sierra Leoneans them, we're all over the country. In Rwanda, people that always make reference of Rwanda. In Rwanda, before they claim, now neighbor they kill each other. 100,000 people then die before they claim all the war in Rwanda. And you know why? Because the Tinima no side in the man, the Tutsi no side the Hutu. The same way they live right now. I know side my neighbor, they know that they can and they are team. So if you say something happen, I don't know which side who that for targets. And we, especially with the Southeasterners, we sit down, we watch this, and when they say anything, and then they see no serious person at the Southeast, they say, okay, this we need for stopper. We just allow make matter do till they do why. Oh, now for that make you go destroy country. Matter be already destroy democracy in this country. Now they allow for destroy the country. The SLPP supporters they talk. APC right now, as we talk, I know people that win they in leadership now at APC. You know, say none of them not in the houses right now. No APC go double check, go check for me. No APC strong person on the right now with this time also all the command at the houses. Okay, but at the same time, with the say, I really wish I could get time for talk about this, Mr. Komon.
Go ahead. I will
okay,
give
now
quiet.
we say the government, they say people can go take ammunition. These are just new speculation. Okay, what if they go begin plant their ammunition in the opposition people their houses there because they're not doing it right now? Now they first yesterday night they go read Ibike house. When I'm here, they are na Godrich. Okay, but we want to know when they talk, right? Then Mikhail there, then other man there when the APC strong man, by Mahmoud, by now, what's he do? Nothing he not do. Why? Because na APC man. One party in my KD before now they go put like the arrest him, the greater big man can't go for it all right now. He did put us with up. What's he do? Because I became party. So then we just sit down. Nobody made a talk. And the people that they call, hey, that this or hey, and that. If we work for them like this country, it will pass what happened in Rwanda. It will pass me. Because we the Southeastern we also press the Northeastern so much to the point where something really get for happen. We all get for regret. I didn't wish for make it happen. But I did see it happen. Tell me how I did right now so. All my name they pass fast. Now you don't kind of late now, but around the 9, 10 o'clock where I drive for Canals now reservation now. People that drive around, you know they sit your point at the place. But you go say, okay, you go just keep quiet because we're now okay. This is not fair, Mr. Komon-Tok. This they lead you to a problem where people then just ignore. Una be overseas, they get from one and one as well because we all get farm with them all over the country. Many man and all the one side, many man and the one side.
Yeah.
So why would they allow this to happen? I'm sorry, Mr. Komon-Tok, if I go all.
No. You absolutely no need to apologize. And I tell you, people, I appreciate that, and I really want to talk to you behind the scenes after the program. But anyway, okay, your contribution is welcome. Thank you very much. It's a brilliant contribution. Thank you. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from. Привет, как дела? Нормально, друзья.
Thank you. This brother from the Southeast will call. You know, we need more voices like this man here. You know, Sierra Leone, now one country we get. If the Southeastern as them talk, since their mother be go listen. If this thing with a drag who country slow, so what? Not to tribal war even. It will be between the rest of Sierra Leone and against the Mendes. Because if you look the north, not with Timlima Limba, nobody did. This man they suppress, even in copy Mendes man they would say no to rap. I was so happy this brother will come and talk here. We need more Southeasterners for come. Mother be on one, you know, will destroy this whole country. Now for talk. We will condemn an Eskuruma. Peter the way Sabsan Ashmana. All the things that we don't do at the APC party. Like we're not to APC party. We not put talk of bond, but we're not to APC man. We're not to SLPP man. You know, all camp up to condemn this man here, all what he don't do. We see Alpha Komona APC today in a driver. He can't kidnap the party. We condemn him. He afraid. We condemn we get from the north, now make it afraid. But Southeasterners, you know, they see on they laugh. They laugh at the moment. But tomorrow, they get for don't regret them. If this man break up this country, it will be bad. Thank you very much.
Спасибо.
I will come and talk this okay.
Спасибо большое. Хорошо, спасибо. До завтра. All right. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay. We get another caller. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you so much. I come from the United States.
All right. You get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Sir, we really appreciate, especially them few clips here where you show to we. Usai and Nigeria, they killed that man. That war. Some of we see some of them say they live one.
Okay.
Some of we see them. And due to points when now we set the points.
Yeah.
And still Usai one area. That still I spend most of the life. That's still you see.
Okay.
I see Usai one company. It points somebody, it points out for waiting because he say this face not familiar. Remember all the time there. When people then be demobilized, go to think about their safe, Usai safe for them. You go see somebody, you go point out. Then the agent go to the Komon-Tok there where they be across the bridge, where Malay go Poti. There's a bridge there. I don't know if you're familiar with that side. There's a bridge there. Now they put up the first step when they enter. That they put up. I see Usai Komon-Tok fire two people they come to the point they will not start be there wire so.
Wow.
Sierra Leoneans then we need for recall some of these things that they when they happen. When this way they happen so currently. We don't know. Waiting again for end up at. Now so they think they can breathe. Now we are say they say Komon-Tok they can. If Komon-Tok take over Salome or Komon-Tok take over any part of this country, you know they easy. Right now, as we talk, recently I sent something from the family. Them all I'm not checkpoint and tell the person if we don't say the Minister of Finance don't declare a statement or a memo say nobody not for work out with anything more than 10 million.
Wow.
Not for millions, so
Wow.
millions.
Wow.
Yes.
Hmm?
The Bobo, my cousin get for call me day before yesterday. Then this thing happened. It happened now we will kill checkpoint something like that if they go to watch Guatemala. But when these people they call me, they call like around 6 o'clock because normally I'm not to pick up phone then say again because they say that I can for the day for school. Then God just makes say, oh, I say answer this call. And then I'm back to my phone watch them here. Now answer this call. Now I say, uncle, he said they don't call me and say, but I say for waiting. He said because I go to looking for them material there, so I work for that. Now I talk to the school man. Now he said, now they get called me the same thing. I said, who side that when this thing happen? I said, because as far as I'm concerned, every news, anything when it happens, that happens today, I say me, we know, especially with how things they go also. I think in your voice, they know something that they release the bubble, 90 bubble. So Sierra Leoneans there, please let me wake up. Madam you, if we not stand, Madam you get for being like Vladimir Putin after he become a president for just his detention. They released him, then he become the prime minister. He was the ceremonial head. He was still the president. They changed him to prime minister.
Yeah.
And one day with the wife. Madam you, if you not be careful, that's what Madam you get for. End up in that country. And again, I feel pity for you. You will experience by Ukraine. When you talk just to tell the audience here, this is real. I watched CNN from the beginning of the Ukraine attack, February. Said to this moment, I watch out. We still outside them the marginalized black man. One reporter, Sarah Snyder, reporter, they give a live report, they give a video, they give evidence where they push black man, where they push their side like that. So, we need to wake up. War no good at all.
All right. Thank you very thank you very much.
Thank you for your platform and this educated platform. Why this platform for that for educated room. Thank you, may God bless you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we don't miss this caller. Yes, this one they come up from Lami Bangura. We say Prince Adin have said it, but this time we don't know people are going to take the power from them. This time we the people that turn the power. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, you get the platform. It seems as if your voice or your volume low. Yeah, your volume low. I don't know if you could loud and low area and clearly. Yeah, you did live. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, from the starting of your show, the way you bring down the evidence system and analysis system, it really makes me think today. It's like when you sit down at university, you do research, and you need to bring you evidence system. For that, you will show you material and see then valid and the authentic, plagiarizer. And would they pray to God, Almighty Allah, for they bring peace and calmness in that country? Make one comment about power. We posting power, it don't intoxicate, it don't overcome. They see the bad side of, even if the advice are not good, pass, if the time don't pass, like it's like we see survive, then you don't want the way, they in power. If you're able to reflect, they will see how it regress in life. Because not all man regress. Some people they regress, so they not get no regret, not get no remorse, they not get no regret. But however, this 90 prophet, peace be upon him, in Islam says, peace be upon him, Prophet says, it says, there is no prophet or neither a successor who succeed the prophet. But he gets two kind of people there. One would be part of family life. Either it will be somebody who will be a good advisor, who will advise us for good thing. Then if he forgets, then he will regret. Or either he gets a bad advisor who will influence them, who will forget, who will remind them, just because of your selfish thing. But this whole thing is going to be very clear. Mother, you not get a good advisor. The one they already in this around them. And besides, if you look the whole thing which they go on, this kind arrest with the mix to go to opposition leaders, all them is there. If then people they hand the Padencia, they know an officer then go, excuse me, then go be put, for let them go. If they get any evidence, they're not taken. They're not put them and go hide or get rid of them. They know who.
All right. You get 20 seconds more.
The next target.
You get 20 seconds more.
Then they always fail to identify them evidence them, plant them. Then they note them. There is no proof for say that they hand rape identity. It just sounds like them country. Once we start the evidence is in a UK now. Okay, see them they put in a YouTube. Even America, where some people some officers they can go arrest certain people that where they want to get rid of them. Then they plant some things and they for them blame they see they hand the identity.
All right.
So this night they go also.
Okay.
But what moment they talk, they look before they go. Serious Samurai stop one thing. They say we the civilians them we get for look after ourselves. Don't let the politicians into politicians.
Okay.
What makes them for the talk when we find any country they get a position.
Yeah, thank you very much. Indeed.
To make what guide with my own contribution.
All right, thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, okay. Now we take some few texts now. We're going to take 2 more calls, then we'll wrap up the program. 2 more calls, and we wrap up the program. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Outside the call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside the call from. Hello?
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. I don't hear you.
We hear you. All right.
Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead, please. You get the platform.
Okay. You know what I want to say inside this problem, the salon problem. I try to say, at a Skroma ruler country, he hand over power to Madabio in good faith. You can just imagine when Madabio be the opposition, while an Skroma be in power. And the Skroma don't treat her like extra person. And the Skroma they help that man, buy tickets for that man, rent house for that man, give that guy motoka, during Ebola, call and give him money, go sensitize the people. The only thing is, Madabio na a bad seed. Because if Madabio na a good person, like and Skroma treat and if for treat the other the opposition there, believe me, we'll not forget this problem as alone. We'll not forget one single problem. You know, see the problem over Madabio, they cost money.
All right.
You
get 30 seconds more.
Okay, pass anything. The time we bomb they explode by Madabio. And that day they did that. It is in downfall. But people over in England, they know how Madabio be live before. They know how they live. Now can't you also they live? When one goes alone, forget tickets. If the SLPP organizer then now London or not even money for that, or and it's not say money for that, fly. And they will fly. How this guy don't come home and now?
All right, thank you very much.
If you don't treat an Skroma as a statesman,
okay.
Put that together so that to put the country go before.
All
But
right.
he put hatred.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
This could be the last. Yeah, this could be the last. We go squeeze in this are the last lucky caller for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from. Who's side the call from? Yeah, who's side the call from? Who's side the call from? All right, I think we get issue with the line.
Hello?
Yes. Who's side the call from?
Komon-Tok.
You're live and direct.
We get to. I will call from the bunker.
Okay, you got 2 minutes.
The country, sorry, sorry, Komon-Tok. Seriously. This Ecomo, what in the can do salon? For the land.
Why make you know the land? Those people that we they kind of we don't be responsible for them. They cost money. We are in Sierra Leone and they did it. So far that's not there for it. You remember that they even when they can the last time after the war, Komon-Tok that they returned did a go to the reform to salon, can't do business, open shop. You know, when we sisters there. So I don't know under which condition when they come to this country again for council of friends the people and so far they've been at the country and they come back. I don't know. Also, as a love we pray that to happen at that country because from past experience, some of all small ones, Komon-Tok now we go now bush. The one the way they shoot, now we chose them carry ammo to them. We don't damage the way they fence. We be those small one, we don't go now bush. For only for life no more. So for the incident can't see that they happen in our country. Not very well.
All right, thank you very much.
Let's go.
Yeah, thank you.
This country again.
Okay, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, that was the last lucky caller for tonight. Family, we don't close the line. We hopefully will come back tomorrow. Lord, just take 5 texts them from Texas them. This one will come up from Jerry Brownie. What they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, EBK is being charitable and a statesman to the African continent, forgetting the saying that charity begins at home. Love you go before. This one they come from Neale. We say this is a premeditated act. RUF Junta Cabal made sure they load these fools to parliament. Now this is the outcome of humiliating and arresting them. And okay. This one, Mr. Esther, the same people who are demanding that the rule of law be upheld are also the ones who are ignorant of the law. Our nation is totally disarray. Yes, honestly, I agree with you, Mr. Sass. Mr. Sass, you make a point. The people really tell me say law follow the rule of law, and are the same people that, you know, it's just ridiculous. I'm lost with words. Words are not there. It's ridiculous, honestly. But anyway, family, I'll tap the program now. Yeah, we tell them plenty thank you. Another level on a busy schedule them for can listen to the show. Sylvia Palmer, Niale, G4, Mr. Legal, BK, Marion, Joseph, Kelvin Cisse, J. Dawes, Jerry, Brownie, and the rest of the team. Please, if I'm not calling you, not feel bad. We go call you tomorrow. Mariam Akoroma, KK, and the rest. Tomorrow we'll call you. We can just take the first 10, what they say before sometimes, you know. So not to say we be selective now. Yeah. Anyway, Lord tap the program here. We'll come back tomorrow by God in power. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok.
Talking Point platform. TTPTV. With love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.